Up. We're in the building. So
Good morning.
Good morning, y'all. This is June 20th. We are processing a couple of snakes that we found on the herps.
Happy late Juneteenth.
Oh yeah. We found we found 3 Mycurus, the
2 obscurus and 1 hilary. 2. I thought we had 4 coral snakes.
Yeah.
No, it's 3
yeah, 3
obscurus, 1 hilary.
1 hilary,
yeah.
and then a pretty big hortolana.
We have to put the.
So we're gonna show you the processes.
Bite you either way.
Yeah, so we bring them back to camp to get processed. They need to calm down a little bit.
M&M's in the house. What the fuck? Look at that. Straight.
Stay on camera.
Got a tote that we're gonna process them in. We also got snake baggers, so it's like these fabric bags that we put in snakes. But looking for the coral snakes, they don't bite through the bag. You want to give a spill on the different techniques that we're about to use?
So you're gonna want to stand over there, put them in the bin, tube them in the bin, lay them down here on the table, section them, take measurements.
Got you. They have a tag. That's great. We can put it up for history.
That's our obscure. That's one of the ones from last night.
So I don't have this one.
Okay, well we can just take the notes down. Hold that.
Yeah, we got.
Can somebody take it? Yeah, take it.
It's a.
I love it. So 28 for video.
78.
78. Okay.
Okay.
It's like 3.5.
And minus 3.5.
There's 3.
3.5. Do you want to run it for 4? 3.5 again.
3.5 is good.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Let's check it. You got it?
What do you reckon?
I say girl.
Just off to one
That
side.
one's a
Right?
boy. We just found them like 6 feet apart.
Oh, fair. This is one of the
How far is it going in?
Barely.
Is that all?
Yeah. Pretty good.
That would be a female then if that's the case.
Yeah, I'm hitting the wall.
Yep.
Female?
Female. Can I grab that?
So basically, we found both of those coral snakes in their obscurus. One was a male, one was a female, but we found them 6 feet within each other. Really, our idea is that they were copulating or mating during that time, and we just happened to find them. So, really cool discovery. We got a big obscurus we're about to do right now, and hortolana, which is basically a non-venomous tree boa.
Probably not sure about that one. Size, I guess.
We couldn't tag the one you're saying.
This one's definitely tagged.
Oh wow. The beauty.
Want to put that on there?
Yeah. This one. You want to check it?
Yep.
Kind of like it. Otherwise. His tongue.
No.
Okay. Let you know in a
Yeah, more people. Stretch. And remember, just hold constant pressure, it'll loosen. Over time, it'll release.
Corallus hortolana, tree boa.
Yeah.
14 to 29. What's going on, but I can just see all of them. And that
So 29 off that for
bottle it and sell it.
That's very helpful me, by the way. It's not costing anything.
No, the wall.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Nice. Female night. It's usually not many females. Okay, we definitely want to tag it. So, yeah, it's basically 1 pound, okay?
I mean, when do you want it to? Like September or? Maybe something will come up with
Scanner.
people's like uses in August. Something might come up.
I'm not too worried yet.
Hold it. This. Yeah, there you go. Like, toward the head of the thing. Yeah.
Don't look at me. You pulled the shit out of that.
Dude, I was trying to tighten it. This baby house is really tiny.
Oh, so it didn't even happen.
Or not.
Dude.
Wow. Spoke too
Not
soon.
too bad, actually, yeah.
Chris, a pro.
Coral in Suriname, apparently. Like one of the guys he worked with just grabbed one snake.
With this color red, you can sort of see
Okay.
it.
37 then? We got weight, right?
Yep. Let's tag it.
I'll sex it just to be safe.
Not enough.
No, no.
No, the power's dead. That, I don't know why the power's dead, but the power's dead.
It's a boy.
Oh yeah, that's a boy.
It's cool.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Be gentle with it.
Like did them different directions.
It's like
Like
having.
that, so you can like cinch down.
We're gonna say.
Like that.
Texas intelligence.
Never would have thought.
Shit. It's over now.
I've got jokes, but I won't say them.
Alright, I want y'all guys to see this obscure.
What the hell?
It regurgitated snake today.
Oh my god.
Wow.
That
You're gonna process
Yeah.
5 snakes then? Yeah, we'll need to get photos of that.
Alright, so that Mycurus obscurus is really, really big, but they're snake eaters. And we opened the bag, the snake had regurgitated another snake species, so pretty cool. When snakes get stressed out, sometimes they regurgitate their food to kind of help them lose weight and be able to run away. So we're gonna be back in just a second when he puts it in the thing, but I ain't trying to be too close because out the bucket and eat from it. Everybody's so close.
I think that the worm snake is actually controlling it.
Mouth to mouth.
Got it?
59.
Oh, it is big.
Sitting at 59.
59? Yep. Okay. So it's we'll add 2, so it's 111.
5.5. One more time. 30. 5.5.
We got weight, right? Take the weight.
Yeah.
Let's take the weight of that off it.
Yeah, okay. That's a good
Do you
one.
factor in the weight of the expelled matter to the weight of the snake?
Yeah, that's what we gotta do, yeah.
So, what do you weigh?
Female again? How's all these females? Where are they
Dilly,
going?
any good bats last night?
Female,
Yeah,
female.
good. All bats are good bats.
And then let me show you guys what it spit out when we bagged it.
What is that again? It's a worm snake.
Worm snake.
First one I've seen. It's my whole life.
Pretty gnarly. Yep. So the purpose of us tagging as well is that if we catch the animal again, we're able to pull up like the past recordings on their height, or not their height, their length, their weight, their sexes, things like that. Check it out again. They can say, hey, we found it in this area, or hey, we found it in that area. So super, super cool. That was the biggest obscurus I've ever seen, the biggest coral snake I've ever seen. So species get pretty big, which is super exciting. That wraps it up for our processing the snakes. We found 4 coral snakes in 2 days, which is unheard of. Last year they only found 4 coral snakes all year. So me and the herp team really put in that work. You feel me? We're not just me, just everybody else. Like all of us together finding those snakes. So super cool. We might have some activities later on today. We'll let you know. We're just chilling for the most part. But see you guys later. Good to eat. Got Brayden. We're gonna talk about actually our Caiman survey that we did a couple nights ago. I don't know what specific day it was, but I think it was the 16th or the 17th or the 18th.
One of 3.
But my GoPro had overheated, so I wasn't able to bring my GoPro out there to record. But it was a pretty good night. Essentially what we do is we go on the side of each bank of the Templepata River. So we started on the right side, and we're looking for white caimans. So the scientific name on scientific name on that is Caiman crocodilla. Caimans don't get too big. That night we do a survey, so I'll probably plug in a couple videos. But our field director Chris will shine a light back and forth looking for caimans. Typically they have like a red eye shine. It's pretty cool. But we found a couple big ones. We did successfully catch 1 caiman, so we put the video in there. But it was very, very good. I think that white caiman we specifically caught was probably like a meter long. Probably like a meter long, so probably like 3 or 4 feet, which is super, super cool. But we're able to noose it. We did some different procedures, which included like getting the length, getting the weight, checking for any body condition stuff, gender as well. And then we always check for a tracking thing. So typically when we catch a white caiman, we like to put a tracking monitor in them. And in this case, the male that we found did have one in it, and I think the last time that white caiman was caught was last October, which is super cool. But it was a new experience. I never caught a white caiman before, but I did assist our field director Chris in doing that. So new thing was super cool. But our capture rate was probably like 10%. It was pretty low. Those white caimans get pretty spooked, so they'll sit in the water just like this. But our boat is always on. It's coming super fast towards the bank. But typically those caimans would drop their head super fast. So I'll plug in a couple videos. But that's how that night went, which is pretty amazing. These harbor nights have been really good. We've been finding a lot of coral snakes. So our Micrucis obscurus, as well as the Micrucis Hillary, which are some pretty cool coral snakes in South America. We found 4 in the last 2 nights, and I think last year they only found 4 coral snakes that whole year. So super amazing. I just want to come here and tell you guys that. So we're gonna plug a couple videos in, maybe do some like voiceovers. But yeah. So as you're watching this, just finished editing my 3rd video. So it's gonna be our bird survey, as well as one of our herp walks, and we end up finding a good amount of animals, some hortulanas, and then a couple frog species. So stay tuned.
On 3, yeah? 1, 2, 3. You guys got it? Yeah. SVL from 20 and 75. It's bigger than most caimans I catch. Stevial. Yeah.
Especially
Got
after
it?
the last one, by the way.
Hold
Yeah,
it
yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
Let's try to straighten it enough, boys. Yeah, perfect. Okay, she's moving, so be ready, guys. Be really ready.
Yep, got you.
You can hold that nice and tight. You're going to hold it against me, okay? Because I'm going to stretch it. Make sure that doesn't leave the point.
Yeah, I got it.
And yeah, I'm trying to stretch it as much as we can. So what are we at, 20?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that's a good one. 147. Damn, 140. My takes fun all summer. Don't tell Kevin. Daniel, this might be the biggest one all summer. I don't know. We don't catch that many over 140, you know. It's just pretty hard. It's rare to see.
TBO 147.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Head width is 6.8.
Yeah.
You go from the inside of that.
I go from the widest one, this bone right here. Head length is 20.4. Okay, so I want you guys should both stand up. Okay, and get her in the right angle. Get her in the angle that she's hanging up. Make sure her tail's not too on the ground. Too high. Bit of time. Yeah, how was that? Caused damage to my cartilage lasted 6 months. Yeah. The door car got me one time. Grab him. I'll just put it here. The mud bath.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do, buddy?
If I play that in reverse, you'll look like a magician.
I know.
Alright, welcome to the vlog.
Welcome to the vlog.
Got a Caiman.
it needs to